All right, folks, and welcome to the Aldrich Athletic Center. My name is Kurt Postma, and I am getting started here with tonight's game. Crimson Wave from Calumet College of St. Joseph coming here to Grace Christian University, tucked in the suburb of Grand Rapids, this little city called Wyoming. And we've got some snow on the ground, a little bit of sunshine today, but boy, is it cold out tonight. Not a cloud in the sky, beautiful full moon out tonight, and two teams here ready to battle. They got together before on November 4, and it was a close one. Grace won on November 4 by only 4 points, and so it was really close. Should be a good one tonight. The Crimson Wave are on a 4-game win streak, and Grace is looking to stop that streak tonight. We'll allow Corey to do the opening, and then I'll be back.
The starters for the Crimson Wave.
And the starters for the Crimson Wave coming up here. They have about 12 guys on the roster, but they only play about 6 guys. First one coming out is Cooper Aitken. Number 3, Kyron Dock. Number 4, Malik Petty. And number 11, Tylon Tolliver. And number 25, grad student, Caleb Slowinski. I believe Slowinski is their leading scorer.
And now for your Grace Christian University Tigers.
And for Grace, the starting lineup here, Jalen Shepard back from injury.
A senior from Muskegon, Michigan, number 2,
Keontae Richards.
A senior from Granville, Michigan, number 5, Braden Gable.
Braden Gable.
A senior from Muskegon, Michigan, number 13, Devin Barty.
Devin Barty.
And a sophomore from Gull Lake, Michigan, number 24, Isaac
Isaac DeVisser playing the center. Wish I could have been in the locker room before the game because I bet there's a lot of energy in both locker rooms just to see what the coaches' plans are for tonight. I'm not sure if they're going inside or outside or shooting the three or what their plan is. So this ought to be interesting. I know from warm-ups I could tell the Crimson Wave like to shoot the three. Last time we played them, they were 8 for 17 from three-point land. And they're a good free throw shooting team, too. And the tip is up, bobbled around a little bit, and now the Wave have it. Slowinski taking his time, had it for about 10 seconds, gets it inside, swinging the ball, wide open shot for Petty, no good, rebound, Richards. Richards gives it up to Shep. Shep slows it down. Richards drives. He's in the middle. Barty for three. Oh, I like saying that, Barty for three. Let's see that again, but make it next time. Aitken setting a high pick. Rolls. Didn't find him. Slowinski going inside. Good defense. Fade away. Tough shot. Hoping for the foul. No call. Oh, good shot. A good pass inside to Richards. Couldn't get it to go. A little strong. Doc at the top of the key. Gives it up. A Euro step inside. Barty trying to take the charge. Gets knocked down. No call. And he gets the bucket. First bucket of the game. That was for Doc. Shepard with the ball. Three try, and it's good. Isaac DeVisser fills it and gives him a 1-point lead. 18:05 on the clock. Petty with the ball. Being guarded tight by Richards. Good defense inside. Double team. Shepard puts a lot of pressure on in the inside, trying to pressure Slowinski. The drive and the foot out of bounds. Tolliver with the back step and goes out. $17:42 on the clock. Grace taking it in. In the past, I've mentioned people's shoes, but tonight, man, oh man, I like Shepard's shoes. He's got some neon orange going on. That's awesome. Oh, and he gets the ball back, almost gets the ball back. Turnover and a recovery from the Wave. And a turnover, almost a turnover again from the Wave. And a lot of sloppy passes here. Can't get inside. Shepard playing some good defense on the big. A nice jumper in the lane. That was Malik Petty for two. High pick. Richards goes inside, quadruple teamed, gets it out to Gable for the bank shot, and the bank is open tonight, baby. 7:05 p.m. and it's 6-4. Oh, good steal. Got the turnover. Grace taking it up the floor. Inside to Gable. Gable with the fadeaway. DeVisser with the rebound. Boom. Oh, good attempt by Richards. Couldn't get it to go. In and out. 16:09 on the clock. Slewinski kicks it out. Tolliver, no good. Slewinski with a rebound. He goes up and puts it back in. That's true big down low, keeping the ball high, avoiding getting poked from all those other shorter players. Wide open for Shepard. Oh, and he hits it. 3. They left him open on that one. Petty for a jumper, and it's good for 3. The answer, and ties it up 9-9, 15-14 on the clock. Grace looking to put in a couple of new players. A good attempt by Petty to try to steal the ball. Oh, and this time Tolliver grabs it, gets it back to Grace, and they're calling a foul. That is going to be on Barty, his first. I didn't see it. It's been a little bit rough in there. Barty taking a break along with DeVisser in the game. We got Loins playing inside, and he gets eaten up inside from Slewinski. McLeod gets it over to Gable. Gable drives. Loins to Richards. Richards double teamed. Loins drives in. The fade. Nope. Kicks it back out. 4 on the shot clock. No good. McLeod couldn't get the rebound. Has to hustle back. He got 4 on 4. The jumper from Aitken goes good. And he's calling that a 3. 14:05. I thought his foot was on the line, but I could be wrong. 14 minutes on the clock. 9-14. The backdoor pass. What a move and what a pass. Good cut to the hoop by Richards. Boy, did we need that. Brings us within 3. Petty looking inside. Slewinski getting double teamed. He kicks it up, grabs his own pass, and makes the bucket. He's tough. That's why he's their leading scorer. He's got 6. Grace trying to run something. Richards fumbles, stumbles, and Loins with the jumper off the mark. We got a push underneath. That's going to be first one on McLeod. Inbounds play. The Wave want to get a nice jumper, but they have another foul. This time on Loins, trying to front Slewinski. He's using his size and his experience on our guys. Loins coming in as a freshman, and Slewinski as a grad student. The Wave trying to do a high pick here. Petty drives, and it rolls off. Grace trying to grab the rebound, and out of bounds. Grace ball. Out of bounds on Davis. He went after that rebound hard, and his foot went on the line. And the referee calls a stop. I don't know why they had a buzzer, They're going to let one more player. Nope, they're not going to let that player come in. He's going to have to sit a minute. 12:30 on the clock. Richards gets the pick. Jumper, no good. Rebound, Slewinski. Slewinski wants it. He's going to try to drive on Loins, but he kicks it over. The jumper from Tolliver is good. And they go up 19-11. We were within 3, and now we're down 8. 11:57 on the clock. Coleman with the ball. Gable one-on-one. Gets it out to Loins. That jumper is long. And it's going to be Grace ball underneath. Out of bounds off of the Wave. Going inside to Gable. Gable's trying to find himself some space, and he got space but didn't get the shot off and couldn't get it to go. What a move inside. Quindarius Davis finishing strong and giving them a 21-11 lead, and we need a timeout on the floor, full timeout, to discuss that. We got to get back on defense and run the offense, to be honest. I haven't seen much from Grace offensive-wise. We're trying to get the ball inside and just can't get that ball to fall in. Probably, I would say we had a few good looks. They just rolled out. I think Gable was really trying to get that inside bucket. Good pump fakes and trying to get Slewinski in the air, maybe draw the foul. Slewinski did the right thing by not fouling and being patient, and it paid off. So we're winding down the Christmas break here, getting closer to Christmas break here, excuse me. We got just past the Thanksgiving break, and we only have a couple more games for the rest of this year, and then we'll have Christmas break and come back in January. To be honest, though, it looks like the guys are just going to be playing all the way through the break. I may not be around to do the broadcast, but they're going to have games. They're going to be busy. And a nice fake by Coleman off the backboard. Couldn't get it to go. High pick going inside and dribbles off his leg and out of bounds. Doc had a good look at the basket. I think he got dunkitis and fumbled it. 11:06 on the clock. I got to say, I like Loins' shoes, too. He's got like a rainbow color going on with his shoes. Looking good. We got a foul on the floor. Richards trying to drive in. Foul on Davis, his first, team's first. New player in the game for the Wave. We got Ba in there. Good take to the basket by Richards. Richard had his way with him last time they played him. He had 35 points in November when we played the Crimson Wave. I keep wanting to say Crimson Tide. Sorry, folks. It's the Crimson Wave, not the Crimson Tide. Same colors, though. Loins out. got McFall in the game and Gable out and DeVisser back in the game. Richards nails it and brings them up 13-21. We got to whittle away at this 10-point lead. Now we're down to 8. The jumper swish, nothing but net for Davis. McLeod using the pick, drives in. What a move. Oh, and it's off of the Tide player. Nice. I said it again. Wave player, not Tide. I got to stop. I can't help it. McFall finds inside, goes into DeVisser, but he couldn't get it to go. Good hook shot, though. Slawinski, the fake, the drive, the jumper. Off the mark. As a rebound going up for Coleman, knocked out of his hands, and it's Grace Ball underneath. Shepard back in the game for McLeod. McLeod gave us some good minutes, and it was a nice move to the basket a moment ago, shake and bake. But Shepard going to bring it up the floor for Grace. Going inside again, DeVisser couldn't get it to go, grabs his own rebound, no. Stolen. McFall with a big rebound, takes it up the floor, gives it up to Barty. Barty moving the ball around. No cutters. Coleman for the jumper, cannot get it to go again. There is a cover on that rim. Tolliver back up top to Ba. Doc driving. No good. Big rebound inside. And a putback from Ndai. Big rebound by Ndai. Good defense too. He's long. Going inside again. DeVisser gets fouled. 2 people going after him. Not sure who they're going to call that one on. Might be on Ndai. No, it was not. It was on number 3, Doc. Excuse me. Kyron Doc putting DeVisser to the line, and he hits the first. Grace down 11, 8:41 on the clock. Grace having some shooting woes, trying to get that basket to fall. And maybe once in a while, when you shoot the free throw, you can start getting a feel for it. Couldn't get it to go on that one either. Split the 1-and-1. Davis going inside, long pass, knocked out of bounds, and it is Grace Ball. Ba thought he was hit by Grace, thought he got a push, but the referee didn't agree. .8:25 on the clock. Shepard calling the play. Gets it inside. Griffin. Nope. Gonna go with McFall for 3. Rebound, Crimson Wave. They're pushing it strong. Jumper from Tolliver. Swish. He's got 5. Shepard drives. The jumper. It's good. Nothing but the bottom of the net on that one. It's got to be the shoes. Good defense, but better offense, and a good finish from Davis, and that's two. He's got 6 for the Wave. What a take to the basket. McFall finishes strong. Probably could have got called for the foul there too. Gone to the line. That time, the answer from Doc. Wow, good shots. And they're hitting everything, folks. Shepard says, well, let me try again. They like to run and gun. And Barty stripped him, but called for the foul. I thought it was a good strip. Ba going to the line. I believe it's Abdoulaye Ba. He is also a grad student from Chicago. 6'8" is what he's listed here as. And he hits the first one. Lines up for the second. And it's good. He hits them both. And he earns his sub because after he hit it, Slowinski is back in the game. 18-33. Grace down 7:01. Well, now it's under 7 minutes on the clock. Shepard driving. Good double teaming. Gets it into DeVisser. DeVisser fakes. Again, couldn't get it to go. Double teamed on low. Nope. The Wave off and running. He wants to shoot it. Nails it. Davis is feeling it, and he's got 9. Barty, top of the key. Goes into McFall. McFall. The pass inside to Barty. Barty with turnaround jumper off the rim again. I'm going to have to call maintenance and ask him to come out and take the cover off the rim. I don't know what's happening down there. There must be a rim gremlin over there knocking the ball off the mark because they just will not fall. Grace down 18-36. The turnaround, no good, and off Grace. Ndai with that miss. Slowinski at the top. He's driving against DeVisser. The jumper rolls, no good, and the rebound inside by Davis. Now Davis has 11, and we are down by 20, 18-38. Coach Crombie says, we got to stop the bleeding. Time out. Going to take a full timeout. Coach is talking it over. And everybody else taking a breather. You got about a minute here. You can go to the refrigerator and grab a pop, grab a Coke, get a snack, because it's going to be a tough battle back. Grace digging themselves out of a hole here. We've got to get the shots to fall. If I were Crombie, I'd say forget about the missed shots. Just keep playing and play your game. Box out. Remember the fundamentals. Get some good passes. Stop them where they're penetrating. Stop the threes. Play some strong defense, and you'll get back in this game. But it's going to take a little bit to whittle away, especially when they're shooting hot like they are tonight. Grace's next game is going to be in a couple days here on Saturday. Going to be in Lansing. So at least they'll have a day off. McFall with the fake, gets it over to McLeod. High pick, McLeod drives in. He draws the foul, gets the bump, and it's going to be on the sideline. That's their team's fourth, Tolliver's first. Haven't seen a lot from Gable yet. I'd like to see him get some points on the board. He's got only 3. Richards gives it up to Gable. Going inside to McFall. McFall, 3 seconds on the shot clock. McLeod all the way, gets blocked. And the shot clock, I think there's a foul on the floor. Yep, shooting 2. McLeod draws a foul before the shot clock. That's tough. He had to go to the basket. He is quick. McLeod's first one up and good. That's his first points of the game. Louis McLeod hits the second one. Doc bringing it up. Gives it up to Tolliver. Slewinski drives. Nope. Gives it up. All the way over to Doc. He drives. Grace has got to get those rebounds. And finally, Richards gets a rebound after the miss. And a turnover. And another turnover. Steele gives it up to McLeod. McFall gets fouled by Ndai and goes to the ground, and that's 2 on Ndai. He's going to get subbed out for Aitken. Grace on the sideline here, trying to get the ball in bounds. Gable at the top of the key. By himself, he's going to drive around, gives it up to McFall inside. McFall with a fake, draws a foul. That's what you need to do inside against some bigger players. You got to get the pump fake up in the air, and that's what he did. Draws the foul from Slewinski, his second, team 7th. So we are in the bonus. McFall misses the first. Second one rolls in, and we got it. Boy, did we need that. Little by little. 21-38. We got 4:20 on the clock. Petty driving in. Gets it inside to Slewinski, but a steal by McLeod. McLeod knocked it out. He was going all the way. Gives it up to McFall, and he fumbles it at the basket. That was a good pass. And almost a steal. Yeah, out of bounds off of the wave. And Grace ball. Good defense there by Richards. Lots of sloppy passes by both teams here. Grace trying to call the play, see if they can run it to perfection here. Gets a high pick from McFall. McLeod wants to shoot it. Rebound to Visser, all the way back over to McLeod. Goes inside. Richards swings around and spins. Man, he makes it. That was a pretty move. That's a travel at the top of the key, but no call. Doc moved his pivot foot. Doc driving, trying to get the ball inside. High pick from Slewinski, but Doc lets it go. Boom. Wow. They are shooting hot tonight. He's got 7. Almost a turnover, but McLeod grabs it. McFall helps him out, sets the high pick. He drives, 9 seconds on the shot clock. DeVisser back out to Richards for 3. No good. And the shot clock went to 0. However, no buzzer. And so they are turning it over anyway. Actually, I think it hit the wire. That might have been why they called that. Thought it was a shot clock, but it was a wire. Going inside to Aitken. Aitken backing out, but he's got double teamed. Giving it up. Petty in and out. And Grace just not going after the ball. Coach Crom being a little frustrated there. This time, ball is bouncing around. Still can't get the rebound. And a foul on the floor. Coach's nightmare of not being able to corral the rebound. Sometimes if you're just out of position, that's how the cookie crumbles or how the ball bounces sometimes. Grace down 23-41. Petty makes the first. Griffin in the game to giving Gable a breather. That shot is up and no good. McLeod using the pick, driving all the way to the basket, a fake. Oh, man. Great take to the basket from McFall and couldn't finish at the hoop. And the dunk inside from Ba. And I believe he's getting called for a technical from hanging. Yep, technical for hanging on the rim. The referee said it'd be one thing if you were hanging, but because you pulled on the rim, it becomes a technical. First one is good for Richards. Ball going to be out of bounds on the opposite side of the floor. Grace ball. Oh, and a turnover from McFall gives it right up. McFall called for the foul, swatting that shot, and Crombie's looking down the bench. Who do I call? 1:42 on the clock. He probably won't sub anybody, and we got to be smart. Down 20. Aitken at the line hits the first. Second one no good, and McFall with the rebound. Richards to the corner. Richards wants to shoot it. He lets it go, and it's good. 1:27 on the clock. Richards has 10. He's trying to get his team pumped up. Drive from Davis. Davis in the lane. Gets the roll. Comes down uneasy and looked like he might have twisted something, but he's good. Richards drives the jumper. Good. Thank you, Mr. Richards. 29-47 with 50 seconds on the clock, 21 on the shot clock. The dribble drive here. Davis wants to take it in. He jumps up off the backboard, no good. Rebound and bumped. McLeod had the rebound, got bumped, and the turnover caused a bucket for the Wave. 27 on the clock. Grace going to try to run it. There's about 1 second between the shot clock and the regular clock. Ten seconds on the shot clock. Richards drives in, slips, gives it up to McFall for three. Off the rim and no good, and less than a second left. The long bomb is no good, and Grace down by 20, 29-49 at the half. We've got a lot to talk about at the half in the locker room. I'm sure the excitement from the first half is going to be a little bit more serious during halftime. Looking forward to seeing what they do to turn it around for the second half. Stay with us. We'll be right back and enjoy the halftime. We'll be with you in a moment. All right, folks, and we're back. We got about 40 seconds here before the second half starts, and I'm sure Coach Crombeen was fired up with his team. We got to hit some shots. And if it's anything like the law of averages, if they average better than they did the first half, they're going to start hitting some shots. First half, they were 29% from the floor and only 33% from three-point. As opposed to the Wave with their 58% from the floor. So, of course, they were shooting hot. And if the law of averages has anything to do with that, they'll probably miss a few shots the second half here. Let's hope. And the game is going. Richards wants to get it going, and he does. I spoke that into existence. Richards had 12 for the first half, and he's already got 3 the second half. And the Wave want a quick timeout. They did not like how that started for the second half. And Coach Crombeen happy with what he saw there, but we've got to get a defensive stop here. Last time we played them in November, as I mentioned, Keontae Richards led all scorers with 35. Tonight he's got 15. Braden Gable had 21 last time, but tonight only a couple. So we got to get Gable going. The lob inside, too high and out of bounds. Gable with good defense, stopping that from happening. Shepard walking up the court. If you can't see him, he's got some bright shoes on. Probably glow in the dark. Jumper again for Richards, in and out. He thought he got hit. No call. A steal by Barty. Barty gives it up to Richards for the lay-in. Nice teamwork there, fellas. 19:05 on the clock, and that's exactly what Coach Crombeen drew up. Slewinski with a high pick. Gives it back. Top of the key to Tolliver. Tolliver drives. The jumper at the top of the free throw line. Rebound, Richards. To Barty. Barty calling the play. Heavy defense by Petty. Barty can't shake him. Gives it up to Shepard. Shepard double team. Barty wide open. The jumper up, no good. Rebound. Oh, tough call there, and it's going to be off Grace. Crimson Wave ball. And they're going to walk it up. Trying to go inside. Good defense by DeVisser. They're fighting for it. And out of bounds off of Davis. Grace ball. Davis still confused by the call. Shepard bringing it up. DeVisser to Shepard. Shepard back to Richards. Nope, going inside and an errant pass. He feels like it got touched. No call. Oh, the ref overturned it. He did say, yes, it was off of the Wave, and it is Grace ball. Good call from the ref there. He thought the other ref knew that, and going inside to Gable. Gable with the pump fake. Gets blocked, knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be Grace ball. Going to have to do a couple more pump fakes in there. against Slewinski. He's got a little bit of height. Got the lob going in. Gable to the hoop. Gable drawing the foul. Quick shot, trying to draw that foul. Instead of doing the pump fakes, he went up strong. Draws the foul on Slewinski. That's his third. Gable trying to get the ball in the bucket. He's got 3 so far tonight. Both shots no good. Rebound to Visser and recovered. Richards for 3. Grace has to get back. Tolliver wants to run. Davis going in strong. Rebound recovery there from DeVisser underneath. Richards to the hoop. Couldn't get it to go. 17:08 on the clock, 34-49. We've been stuck on this for a little bit. Aitken all the way over. Davis by himself. No, I'm sorry, that's Doc. Doc by himself. Doc gets tripped, gets doubled, and the turnover. Barty trying to go after it, and they're going to call over and back. Had Barty touched it, it probably wouldn't have been over and back. Shepard at the top here, looking inside. Oh, good idea to Gable cutting to the hoop. Just a little off the mark. Petty bringing it up the floor for the Wave. Petty jumper, no good. And over the back on Davis. Davis complaining. Not happy with the call, and nobody is when they get called for a foul, but he's got a angered look on his face for that one. $16-21 going into Gable. Gable's got a little bit of a mismatch, so he's going to go to the hoop. He gets doubled. Nobody open. Gable being strong inside and draws the foul. Wow, he went through 2 players there. Could have got the ball stripped, but he was holding on to that ball strong. Going to the line. And he hits it. 35-49. Second one is up and good. It rolls in. Doc bringing it up the floor. Tolliver drives against Gable. Gable called for the foul. Trying to play him tight and a little bit too tight. Got called for getting a hand caught in the cookie jar. Looking for a player, going finds Davis and gives it right back. Petty gives it up. Petty drives, gives it back up. Nice pass. The kick out. Tolliver for 3. And boom. 2 open. Barty wants to bring it up. Barty gets the ball stripped, and the ball goes out of bounds. It's Grace ball. Good defense by Doc, trying to steal it from Grace. Another difficult pass. Looked like it was off of off the Crimson Wave, but they called it off Grace, and bad turnover. Slewinski wants to go against Visser, does a spin move. They called for the foul. That is that is Isaac DeVisser's third foul. Caleb Slewinski at the line and misses the first. I believe this might be his first trip to the line, if I'm not mistaken. Second one, no good. Couldn't get him either one to fall. I believe he was like 16 for 16 last time we played them. At the free throw line, that is. Charge call. Charge call against DeVisser. I was looking down at my notes and didn't see it. Sorry about that. Slewinski trying to bring it in, but gets stripped. Nice steal by Richards. Richards taking good care of the ball all the way to the basket. Boom, he finishes strong. Two good plays from Richards and brings Grace back into the game a little bit, 38-52. We still have a long ways to go with about 14 and a half left in the game, but that's a good sign from Richards. And a good example for his team to be aggressive, go to the basket, be strong. I'd say Richards and Gable are both trying to be strong, taking it to the basket. Gable drawing a couple fouls, getting to the free throw line. The rest of the team trying to get some good passes in, but need to take care of the ball. 14:41 on the clock. Richards leading all scorers with 19. Doc going to take the ball out of bounds to Petty. Petty drives. Good defense by Barty. Petty kicks it back out to Slewinski for the dribble drive. The spin, kick out. Davis has to shoot it. It was 7 seconds on the shot clock. Slewinski with a giant rebound, but stripped by Barty. Richards stops and pops. Oh, couldn't get it to go. What a move inside. Off the side of the backboard, Barty corrals the rebound. Barty wants to drive. Nope. He backs it out. Loins gets fouled on the pass there. Aggressive play by Petty, and he picks up his first foul. Shepard gets the ball inbounds here. Loins gives it up to Barty. Barty drives. Jumper gets blocked. 13:36. And a drive to the hoop. Loins, I believe, is called for the foul. A little push there. I believe that is his second. Looks like a little bit of arguing on the amongst their own team from some of the players. Little frustrations. Free throws are good for Doc, and Grace trying to bring it up the floor. Barty. Not sure what Barty's going to call. They're running the play. Richards drives, fakes, kicks it back out to Shepard inside. What a catch by Gable. They got 2 seconds on the shot clock. Loins wanted to stay there, but he was the only one left to get the rebound against 5 Crimson Wave. The drive, Loins going to be called for the foul, I believe. His third. First shot is no good. Doc's second shot hits the rim but goes in. 12:47 on the clock. Grace bringing it up the floor. Doc has 10 for the Wave. Shepard thought about it. Goes inside. Tough pass for Loins to catch. Richards gets back on D. Going inside. The spin move and a foul on Shepard. And Dye trying to do a little spin move inside. That's Shepard's third. Loins getting a breather here with Braylon McFall back in the game. A little bit of height for Grace, and also in the game, Javonta Jones. Jones guarding the top of the key. And nothing but net there from Davis. 11:54 on the clock. Richards driving to the basket. All by himself. Gets blocked. Jones hits the floor hard. Jones got the rebound, but foul called beforehand. Richards going to the line for 2. He's shaking it off. Foul on Ba, his third. Sorry, I believe that was his second. I'm sorry. Richards. Second one, no good. All this time off the clock, and we're still down by 19. Because of that nice shooting, but McFall with a nice rebound. Gable, the shake and bake. He's going in. He's getting good defense. Shepard, double teamed, goes inside. Jones gets the fake off the glass. No. First shot of the game, and he couldn't get it to go. Defense by Richards knocks it out of bounds. Davis frustrated that he got the turnover, but luckily they get it back for them, for their sake. Going inside. Ba backing him in. Falls over. Richards picks it up. Richards gets the ball still in. And that's a Unfortunate turnover for Grace. (39-60) now. McFall, top of the key, going against Baugh. Gable, drive to the basket, draws the charge draws the foul, not the charge, sorry. Gable takes it to the basket. Inbounds play works every time, almost every time. Boy, did we need that. Gable's on the board with 7 points so far. McFall with the defense. Crimson Wave got to take it out of bounds. And Doc says, I can't find a person to throw it into. I'm going to call a timeout instead. So, Grace going to talk it over, figure out how we can come back from this 19-point deficit. Not the place that Coach Crombie wants to be. Can kind of blame it on the first half for having poor shooting. Definitely can tell the shooting has improved for the second half, but doesn't look like the Crimson Wave have slowed down in their shooting very much. Some of them are getting into some foul trouble, which is good for Grace. Got a few people on their team with 4 fouls, I think. Grace also has like 3 players with 3 fouls. First half stats, as I mentioned earlier, Davis had 15 points for the Crimson Wave, and now he's up to 20. Moving the ball around. Grace playing some good defense. Gets a stop. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Doc gives it up. Petty for the 3. Bounces off the rim. Big rebound inside, but Grace recovers. Jones pulls it out and gives it up to McFall. Goes in for the dunk and gets hammered. They're going to say it's Grace ball underneath. That's a clean block, apparently. I don't think I would have gone for the dunk, to be honest. Just get the layup. Going against 2 bigs. McFall for 3. Boom! That's a good stop. Grace trying to get something going here. Gable against Petty. Petty with the jumper, the run and gun, and he gets it to go. Gable at the top of the key, being guarded by Ndai. Richards gives it up, and a kick is on the floor, and that's going to be Grace ball. Ndai out of the game, Slowinski back in. Doc out of the game, Tolliver back in. The lob to McFall. McFall doesn't see it. Looking for somebody, gives it up. Richards at the top. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Richards drives, gives it up to Gable. Gable for the jumper, off the mark. And it's run and gun here for Davis. Davis taking it all the way. The spin, no good. And it's going to be Grace ball. trying to spin it off the glass. Couldn't get it to go. Shepard wants to run the play. McFall looking for somebody to cut. Cutter, nope, not coming. McFall dribbles on, gives it up to Gable. Gable drives. Going in strong, finishes strong. Nice shot, Braden Gable. He's got 9 now for Grace with 8:30 on the clock, 46-62. Needs about a dozen stops here to get back in the game. Almost got a stop there, swatted it. Richards being everywhere. Gives it up to Slewinski, and a foul on the floor. Caleb Slewinski at the line. Can't get it to go. He's struggling at the line tonight. Brad Coleman back in the game for Grace, giving Braden Gable a break. Like to see Coleman do some things here. Richards recovers. McFall for 3, launches it. Big rebound there underneath from Ba. 7:57 on the clock. Grace got to get a stop here. Coleman stepping in. Big block by Jones. Nice block. Going up strong. That's going to be Grace ball underneath. They're putting on like a 3-quarter press. They're playing man-to-man, getting it up to Jones. Jones drives, and he draws a foul. Petty didn't like it. Petty was about to complain. The referee said, "Are you serious?" And then he said, "I'm sorry." I think he just gave the coach a warning that for the players that are complaining. That was a warning to the coach. If he sees it again, he's probably going to call it technical. He gave him the stare down when he complained about that call. Did you see that? 46-62. Jones at the line. Jones off the mark. Couldn't hit the front of the one-on-one. Doc bringing it up. Coleman gets a stop. Doc trying to drive. Jones on him. He's got to get the shot up, gets the bump, and gets the roll. Wow. Shooter's touch, I guess. Foul on Jones, his first, and the free throw's up and good. He makes the three-point play. McLeod in the game, bringing it up the floor. Gets a high pick from McFall. Not using it yet. Yes, he does. Jumper, no good. Nope, he's not going to shoot it. He's looking for somebody. Finds Richards. Richards drives. Jumper from him is good. 6:55 on the clock. Doc taking his time. Using up the clock. Doc using up the clock. McFall guarding him. Slewinski wants to go in. He almost got the double team. The three is up, no good. And McFall with a big rebound. Kick out to Brad Coleman to the hoop. Thought he could have drew the foul, no call. Coleman gets back. The ball rolls in and out. And a big rebound there by Slawinski to put it back. Clean up in aisle 1. 48-67. Again, Grace down by 19, trying to whittle away. But need to get some offense here. So McLeod all the way. Over the two bigs, he gets it to fall. McLeod playing defense. The shoulder, no call. Davis, shake and bake, wants to drive against McFall. He gets the jumper up and good. Still a 19-point game. Davis has 22. Richards to Jones. High arcing three, and it's good. And a timeout on the floor from Coach Crombie. Jones giving us some good minutes. His first 3 of the game. Playing some great defense down the stretch here. And Grace with a quick timeout. Gives some guys a breather and try to whittle away more down 16, 53-69. As I was mentioning earlier, Grace is going to be playing this Saturday against Great Lakes in Lansing. Then on the following Thursday, they'll be back in Howell, Michigan to play Cleary University. Then on the 12th, we'll be back here at home. Friday, December 12th. Feel free to stop by, and I'm hoping my buddy Kurt Klassen can join me for the Kurt and Kurt show. So if you're going to listen in, I'm planning on having Kurt Klassen help me. Shout out to Kurt Klassen. I hope you can make sure that you make it that night. And let's pray there's no bad weather, because that'll be a lot of fun. December 12, 5 p.m. against Spring Arbor here at the Aldrich Athletic Center. Inbounds here with 5 minutes left on the clock. Can Grace whittle down the 16-point deficit within the next 5 minutes? Let's see what they can do. Coleman with the poke. No good. Couldn't get it to go. The drive draws the foul. And who's it on? That's going to be on McFall. That's only his first. Doc nails it. He's got 14. Doc hits the second one. McLeod bringing it up the floor against Tolliver. McLeod with the fake, the jumper. Oh, and out of bounds off of Coleman. That's going to be the wave ball. Davis trying to get the ball over to Slawinski. High pick, the drive, and going for the dunk, but he lays it in. And it's still a 20-point lead. McLeod gets it over to Richards. Richards for the down low pass to Coleman. Nowhere to go. Richards has 16 on the shot clock, but he forces it anyway. and McLeod called for the foul, which stopped the fast break. So actually probably a pretty good foul. Although he's going to go to the line with 3:51 on the clock. Time is running out. Not much time left to make a run. If they're going to, they need to be aggressive. Barty back in the game for Richards, giving Richards a breather. I don't know if Richards is going to come back in the game, but he gave us some really good minutes with 22 points. The Wave with a big rebound, and Slowinski backs it out. 13 on the shot clock. The drive goes inside, and a foul on the floor from Coleman, putting him to the line again. Oh, McFall recovers after multiple players touch the ball. McFall all the way to the basket. Couldn't get it to go. Big rebound inside by Coleman, and he is hammered. Tidal wave of Crimson Wave onto Coleman as he's trying to go to the basket. First shot, no good. In for the Wave is going to be Brian Gatewood, seeing his first minutes of the game, as well as Speed, Najee Speed. Coleman gets on the board with his first points of the game at the free throw line here, and we are going into the last 3:20 of the game. The drive, no good. Kick out. Blanker for three. Off the mark. Big, oh my. McFall. And a charge. McFall draws the charge from Gatewood. I thought McFall almost had that rebound as well. Man, he got up. Got a hand on it. Griffin in the game for Grace as well, as well as Blanker. Blanker got a good look for that three. He's setting up for another one right now. Coleman backs it out, gives it to Blanker. McFall. Coleman for the jumper, no good. Some subs in the game for the Wave. McCullough in the game. Moving the ball around. And another push from Gatewood. That's his second foul, I think. Yep, and Grace going to bring it up. 2:30 on the clock. Moving the ball around. Barty, shake and bake jump shot. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound McCullough. Going inside to Ndai. Ndai for the jumper, and it's short. Barty, he's looking. Nobody's running. Gets it over to McFall for three. Rebound Griffin. Griffin in the lane. Kicks it out to Barty for three. Barty for three. (57-75). We got a minute and 38 on the clock with they were going to call it timeout, I think, but never mind about that. There's no timeout. Bringing it up the floor. Trying to go inside, no. Double team, Blanker almost gets the ball. Goes inside. The jumper bouncing off of multiple players, and it's going to be Grace basketball. Speed almost had a good look at the basket. .113 on the clock. Not much Grace can do but to try to whittle away at this lead. Going inside. Cavett almost finishes it. Griffin putting the pressure on. Double team, and it's off Grace. No, it's off. Sorry, that was off Gatewood. Bounced off of multiple people there again. 44 seconds left. Cavett at the top of the key. Bad pass and trying to get it to Blanker. Just bad communication there between the two players. And 37.5 on the clock. 57-75. Not the same showing we had the first time we played them. Double team down low. And die to Speed. Speed off the glass and in. Going for the three-point play, and he gets it. Barty bringing it up the floor. Barty for three. He hits another one. Where was he all game? The spin, Gatewood trying to use up the clock, 10 seconds left, and they're just going to dribble it out. Cavett kind of just bothering them. And that's game, folks. 60-78. I'm sorry that we couldn't have a better showing, 18-point loss, but still saw some good things, learned some good things, and we got a little bit of work to do. But good game, Grace, and a good game, Crimson Wave. Have a great night, everybody, and drive safe. Take